The invisible backbone of global trade doesn't look glamorous, but it's everywhere. Massive engines and the infrastructure that moves goods across oceans. Think beyond the delivery truck to the ports, ships, and power plants that actually start the journey. If this technology falters, your coffee, electronics, and furniture don't arrive on time. This slide shows that critical link in motion. The maritime industry faces a clear contradiction. Economic reality rewards cheap, reliable diesel, while environmental necessity demands clean, regulated power. The image of balanced scales captures the tension. Shipping can't stop polluting overnight, and we can't break supply chains. What we need is an engine that bridges this gap, keeping trade flowing while cutting emissions. Meet the 400-ton chameleon, the MAN 5160DF, a dual-fuel giant that can instantly switch between heavy liquid marine fuels and clean-burning natural gas. The DF stands for dual fuel, and that flexibility is the point. One engine that adapts to available fuels, letting ship owners balance cost, availability, and emissions without changing the whole vessel. To grasp the scale, picture a two-story house made of iron. That's roughly the size of this engine. It's about 13.5 meters long, 6.5 meters high, weighs 400 metric tons, and can produce over 20,000 kilowatts, enough to power a small town. The blueprint and human silhouette emphasize how massive and complex this machine really is. Seiko acts like the engine's guardian angel, a safety and control suite that constantly monitors every cylinder temperature and makes millisecond adjustments. This isn't just automation for convenience. An engine this complex needs a nervous system to react faster than human reflexes and keep everything running safely and efficiently under extreme conditions. On a working ship, time is money and maintenance downtime is expensive. This design uses a segmented split joint so pistons can be detached without disturbing the deep engine bearings, dramatically simplifying repairs. The practical result is a roughly 90% reduction in maintenance downtime, which translates directly into fewer delays and lower operating costs. In gas mode, the challenge is ignition. Natural gas needs a spark, but a traditional spark plug would be crushed by the pressures inside these giant cylinders. So we face a problem of how to light a massive gas charge reliably in an environment where conventional ignition systems simply can't survive. The solution is the liquid spark plug, a tiny droplet of diesel used as pilot fuel injection. Under extreme pressure, that droplet micro explodes, creating a reliable ignition source that lights the huge gas mixture. It's a small, controlled bit of diesel that makes gas firing possible and repeatable under harsh conditions. Knocking isn't just annoying noise. In an engine this size, it's a hammer that can crack cylinder heads. The system actively listens for the early signs of knock and adjusts the fuel-air mix instantly, correcting the combustion before a human could even hear the problem and preventing catastrophic mechanical damage. When gas isn't available, the engine simply switches to heavy fuel oil, or HFO, essentially drinking the sludge. At room temperature, HFO is almost solid, so the system must heat it to around 150 degrees Celsius to make it flow. The engine is designed to handle this dirty fuel without compromising reliability or performance. The chart illustrates a seamless changeover, gas powering the ship then, at about 30 seconds, liquid fuel takes over while engine power stays at 100%. Imagine a gas alarm tripping in port. The system swaps fuels instantly, the pistons keep pumping, and the ship doesn't lose a knot of speed during the transition. Smart breathing strategies keep the engine efficient even when the ship is chugging along at half speed. A variable nozzle turbocharger maintains pressure at low RPMs, while the Miller cycle, with early valve closing, lowers combustion temperature. Together, these engineering nuances preserve fuel efficiency across a wide range of operating conditions. The emissions chart makes the environmental case. Switching from standard HFO to gas mode cuts, NOx by about 85%, eliminates nearly all SOx and particulates, and reduces CO2 by roughly 25%. In gas mode, the engine meets strict IMO Tier 3 standards without external scrubbers, effectively acting as a green passport for global ports. Ships are long lived assets and regulations evolve, so this engine is designed to be fuel agnostic and future proof. Today it runs on LNG. By 2030, it can handle synthetic methane, and by the 2040s, it will burn advanced biofuels. That flexibility is an insurance policy allowing owners to adopt carbon neutral fuels without buying new ships. This is a strategic asset: resilience through a reliable diesel backup, flexibility with seamless fuel switching, and sustainability ready for net zero fuels. Instead of mining lithium for massive batteries, this hardware leverages existing maritime power plants and prepares the fleet to burn carbon neutral fuels, moving the world while cutting its environmental footprint.